Today, I'm going to show you how to create this Deadly Desire Draught, a love potion that might just prove to be deadly. The things we'll need to create our Deadly Desire Draught is a 1-glass bottle, and this is actually a recycled maple syrup bottle from Cracker Barrel. But I love the imprint design on here, and it was just too cute of a bottle to not reuse for something. We replaced the plastic lid with a 000 rubber cork. We are going to use some rubbing alcohol, and we're going to color ours today with some alcohol ink, and we're going to use boysenberry and medium magenta. If you're not using rubbing alcohol, then make sure you don't use alcohol ink. It won't work with water. But you could substitute this for some regular food coloring. Then we're going to use some purple and golden purple mica powder, as well as some purple cording, black sealing wax hot glue, and we're going to use a couple tools. And finally, we will need our label printed on sticker paper, and the link for this is in the description down below. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing I want to do is just show you guys the cute detail on this bottle. So they have these really nice teardrop designs as well as the little dots. And I just felt like it lended itself to be a really cute potion, and I thought, what about a love potion? So because the neck of this bottle is so tiny, we are definitely going to need to use a funnel to be able to get the alcohol in there well. We are going to start with our medium magenta, and always shake your alcohol inks up before you use them. I like to do the same thing with food coloring too, honestly. And we're going to start with just 1 drop. We can always add more. And I think we're going to add 1 more drop, and then we're going to add some purple to deepen it up. And that's a pretty good pink color, and I feel like that'll go with our label pretty well. So now we're going to add our mica powder, and we're going to do a little bit of a mix of both of these. So the majority is going to be the purple, but then we're going to do just a little bit of the golden purple because it adds another layer to the shimmer. So I'm going to put a decent scoop of the purple in. And then we're going to add our golden purple. So we're going to pop the cork on and give this a proper shake just to make sure that we have the desired purple color. So at this point, I'm going to top this off just a little bit. And I'm going to dry the neck of our bottle. And I already dried our cork off, so we're going to push this in and twist. And then we're going to seal this with our UV glue. All right, and with that, we have our sealed Deadly Desire Draught. So now we can start to embellish. The next thing we're going to do is wrap the neck of our bottle with our cording. And if you're not familiar with how I do my wrappings, I'll put a link up above to my tips and tricks video. Alright, so we have our wrapping, and now I am going to heat up my black sealing wax, hot glue. We're going to add some drips. I was debating about whether I want to add this crystal skull onto the top, and we still might. We'll see. I got this from Michael's. It's one of their bead collections. It comes with 5 or 6 of these skulls and then some little beads in between. Alright, so we're going to add our black drips. Okay, and I do think I want to add the skull, so I want to see which side I want to make the front. And I think it's right here. And I do think I want to shorten this one a little bit, which is really easy. We can just take our scissors and cut it off. You can either use a heat gun, or I like to use a lighter and just hit it with a little burst of heat, and it will just round that edge back off. So we don't have a blunt cut anymore. Alright, and I think that's pretty good because we just want the focus to be on that skull and our black drips with that subtle purple cording. Alright, now that we have our drips and skull applied, we can go ahead and add our label. Now I've already gone around the outside edge with a matching marker, which in this case was black. And we're going to apply our label. And I actually think that looks pretty straight. So we're going to go ahead and rub that down. And with that, we have our Deadly Desire Draught. A love potion that might make the drinker so obsessed with you that you might wish you were dead. This will be a great addition to our potion and prop collection make along the way. So if you guys like this video, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we will catch you guys later. Thanks so much.